Today I got my balloon sinuplasty done at the Houston Sinus Center. Dr. Kaplan is the best. He is a great doctor. He is always available. He answers his cell phone. When I called him on Saturday with the concern, he talked to me even though I'm sure he was out with his family. So the balloon sinuplasty went great. They gave me fentanyl to calm me down before they even gave me the anesthesia. I was under general anesthesia, so they knocked me out. They gave me nausea medicine in my IV. I was talking to him. He was like, I'm getting ready to get started. The next thing I know, they were waking me up like 25 minutes later. So what they didn't tell me is that my nose would bleed. Like, this is my third gauze today. I had the procedure done about 10:30, and now it's about 4 o'clock. I was in a lot of pain because I didn't take my pain medicine with me, which is what I should have done, but I couldn't really swallow so great while I was there, so I don't think I would have been able to do it very well. I can't, they didn't tell me that I can't blow my nose for 3 days until now, and I've been a consistent nose blower for years and years and years because I've had allergy issues, sinus issues. This last sinus infection was the worst I've had in a couple years. So I'm grateful for the surgery. I'm grateful for the procedure. I was miserable. It hurt. All of this was hurting. All of that was hurting. It hurt to chew my food. Sometimes my voice kept going in and out. And so I was desperate for this procedure. So I can't bend down. I can't pick up anything. I have a 2.5-year-old, so I can't pick him up for a few days, which is going to be complicated. I can't bend down. I can't blow my nose for 3 days. And it's like, I don't know if you hear that. It's congested. So you know when you're congested, like we get, people like us, we want to blow our nose, but I'm not. When I was on my way home, I've had a cough for like 3 weeks. And when I would cough stuff up, it was just blood, which was weird. I wasn't prepared for that either. It's a bit disconcerting to see blood like that being coughed up, but it was fine. I was able to drink some water too still, even though I was coughing up blood. Now, though, when I cough, I can feel a gush of blood shoot out of this nostril, and I'm not blowing, I'm just coughing. I guess the force, because it's also open up here, so I guess the force is bringing the blood. I don't know. Anyway, so the balloons, I'm grateful I got my balloon sinuplasty. I'm finally not hurting nearly as bad. I took some headache medicine also, because the tramadol that they gave me wasn't necessarily working. So, but now I've got to do something about my cough because my cough is making my nose bleed more. So I've got to take something else. I'm finally eating. I haven't eaten all day. Haven't had appetite. I ate some fruit about 2 hours ago so I could take the tramadol. But now I'm finally eating. My food's about to get cold. Yeah, I'm going to have to warm it back up. Crap. Anyway, I just wanted to come on here to give you guys the actual process. It was the office visit was a little, it was worrisome because I knew I was going under, but everybody was very kind, and I asked as many questions as I could while I could still think clearly. Because when the fentanyl started working, I really didn't like it. It felt like someone was standing on my chest. But they give you oxygen to breathe. First, they gave it to me through my nose, and then once they started the procedure, they put this thing in my mouth. They didn't stick it down my throat. They just put it in my mouth to help me breathe, which made my mouth really dry. So when I woke up, it was really dry. They strap your arms to the table because they say when you're unconscious, your arms just fall, right? Like this. And when it does that, if it stays that way when you wake up, you're super sore. So they strap your arms down to the table, to the chair, and then they lay you all the way back in the chair. But I mean, that part was fine. I was nervous at first, but it was over before I knew it. So this is day 1. I'm going to do a day 2 tomorrow. I start the sinus rinse. I've never done one of those. It's like a neti pot, and I've never wanted to do one of those because it feels like I'm drowning. But I'm going to do it anyway. So, I mean, I'm going to do it anyway. I have no choice. See, it's bleeding right here. You can see like the little blood on my fingers. There's bleeding right there. I keep changing my gauze, but I can't put it on there nearly as good as they could. Let's see if I can show you. So this is the gauze that I've had thus far, so you can see the blood. And there's like clots, blood clots coming out as well. So hopefully that'll get better by tomorrow. So tomorrow I start the neti pot. Really, that's what it is. But it's a special sinus cleanse that they give you where you got to pour it in and let all the blood and mucus and all that stuff come out. So he said it's going to take about 7 days, 7 to 10 days before I'm like really feeling amazing. Today is Friday. I'm supposed to be able to go to work on Monday, so we'll see. If the bleeding has stopped completely, then I'll go. But if it hasn't, then I won't go. Okay, well that's the update for today. We'll talk again tomorrow. Hopefully this helps someone who's Googling balloon sinuplasty. Okay.